Step into the Namib, the oldest desert on Earth. A landscape so vast and ancient, it feels like riding on the surface of another planet. Challenging you to endure 4 seasons in 24 hours, amidst a backdrop of jagged rocks and moonlight valleys. Registration is always a blast, set at the Grove Mall in Windhoek, with riders, supporters, friends and family having a festive time.
The vibe is real, so much going on as the riders come through, pick up their registration envelopes, get through to the merchandise, check out some of our incredible supplies, go and get their photos on the photo wall, and then of course sit down and have that ice cold beer. Enjoy registration with us. Tomorrow is a big day.
The calm before the storm.
It's one moment in time, and I just want to make the best of it.
It's always amazing. It's always a pleasure for us being here.
It's the same race, but it's never the same. You have a different target for yourself or goal for yourself each year.
Desert Dash is a monster.
Whenever they tell you you can't do something, it should make you want to do it more.
That's why I came for the second time.
It's a very, very, very awesome race.
The way it's organized, the way people behave, all the support.
I went for simulation rides, doing the routes.
I always feel good, excited.
To start. 1 minute to start. I can't hear you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, make some noise, Namibia!
Friday, the 5th of December, 2 o'clock, the start for the solo riders. For about 200 riders, the clock begins its countdown. This year, decent cloud cover creates a cool but humid canopy.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
In recent years, the start has been hot and dry. In short, the conditions are better today than they have been for many years. Driggers could see signals his intent with an early attack already on the bypass. By the time the leaders reached the Indongo Toyota water point, Kutsia has already carved out a 3-minute gap. In a display of raw speed, the top men fly past Indongo. This is the first year that the top riders decided not to stop at the Indongo Toyota water point. Meanwhile, a formidable pack forms just behind the leading men, containing the top women. Together, they descend Oos Pass, working as a unit towards the Super Sparkusa checkpoint, the first handover zone for teams. While the main group restocks here, the front runners push relentlessly towards the CR van Wyk water point. The race tightens at CRVW. Andreas Seewald and Daniel Loubser have managed to reel Drickus Coetzee back in. The leaders decide on a tactical quick stop to brace for nightfall. Aerial shot captures the stark reality of the dash, the leaders cutting through the twilight while a rainstorm hammers the riders at the back of the pack. While the leaders fight for seconds, the riders further back fight for survival. Yet there is magic in the struggle. As the sun dips below the horizon, the stark beauty of Namibia reveals itself as the night sounds take over. Drickus and Andreas arrive at the hollowed Midway Oasis checkpoint alone. They refresh and depart together, and their narrative seems written. One of these two men will be crowned the 2025 winner. Daniel Loubser enters in bad shape. He attempts to set out again but is forced to turn back, retiring from the dash. Martin Fryer passes through, surviving on pure willpower. Jacques Hanekom arrives soon after, but faces a technical issue with his lights.
Four-man relay, there they go. This is Unforgiving, our female solo dash leader.
In the women's race, Henri Greef leads the top three women into the halfway point. Yolandi de Villiers, followed by Belinda van Rijn. It seems that the top three are decided. Nina Holtrup arrived well after the top three women. Little does she know that the tables will be turned in the very near future. The race takes a dramatic turn. Andreas Seewald pulls ahead somewhere between the Cube water point and Paratus checkpoint, hammering down a commanding 11-minute lead over Drickus. But the Desert Dash is cruel.
I'm out of the race, but I'm happy I did not crash. I did not even touch the ground. But this is racing and it happens, and yeah, we will continue and try again.
Dricus arrives at Guanigontes in the lead, learns about his situation, and now knows that he needs to only worry about those behind him. Martin Fryer enters Guanigontes, followed minutes later by Jacques. It's destined to be a tight race for second. Not long after, a surging group of solo men arrive in hot pursuit. Under the early morning sky, the script flips for the women. Henri Greef enters Guanigontes, but Nina Holtrup is on a rampage. Having erased a massive deficit, Nina powers through the field. Henri holding a 10-minute lead on Nina. The race is on. At the finish line, Dricus arrives victorious with a comfortable lead, claiming the title with a gritty, never-give-up performance.
Heartfelt message to Andreas. He was leading, unfortunately, but then once again, that sport, I'm very proud to pull it off as a Namibian again, win our biggest race of the year.
The battle for silver sees a relentless comeback. Jacques Hanekom manages to overtake Martin Fryer on the finish line to claim second place. Martin Fryer, not for the first time having been punished by the dash, does stick it out to round off the podium. Then the First Lady arrives. It's Nina Holtrup, completing a stunning comeback after being 30 minutes down at the halfway point.
Nina, congratulations on your win. Tell us about that first place. You are the queen of the Nedbank Dash in 2025. How does it feel?
Oh, I can't describe it. I knew I've got the legs from halfway, and that is what I did. I caught them one by one.
Followed by Henri Greef in second place. As the race evolves from a high-speed chase into a test of endurance, the focus shifts to those still out on the road. For many, it's a matter of making it to the finish line at Plaza Meer, the cutoff times looming heavy for some. Teams have to support their weak riders as all members have to ride the last 50 kilometers together. Awaiting at the finish line, not just clocks and medals, but loved ones, family, and supporters who've been there with them for every kilometer of the journey. A sea of emotion is constant for most of the day as many of the 1,000 riders that started make it over the finish line. This race is about more than the elite athletes at the front. It's about the spirit of every single participant. The dash is more than a race. It's a challenge to body and mind, a camaraderie for team riders, a particular intense and rewarding experience, a proud Namibian product. It's the refusal to quit when the lights fail, when the body aches, and when the road seems endless at night. It reminds you of the beauty of suffering. It is you who makes this possible. Fighting the odds, pushing boundaries, and discovering that the finish line is not just a destination, it's a testament to who you are. We thank you all. Well done. See you at the next Nedbank Desert Dash.
Unfortunately, the weather was different. I think it was a more favorable weather than in previous years. Not as hot and also not as windy. I had my bad luck in the past years of the dash, so I know how it is to have those bad lucks. But that's the beauty of sport. It's only finished once you reach the finish line. Dash is something you need. It takes you by surprise. And every year is different. You might be the strongest this year, but have the worst result. And others year you might not be as strong, but get the best result possible.
There was not really a strategy, but I wanted to keep up with the front ladies, obviously, not losing them, and that didn't work out. At Kupfer, coming from the coast, altitude, heat, it hit me hard. The three front ladies just went Kupfer up. I was struggling a lot. I regretted my life choice of doing dash, crying on my bike. And then slowly but surely I came into the race, and yeah, I caught one by one every stage. I mean, a solo is always special. There were expectations and I was as nervous as never before. It was cloudy, we had some raindrops, the scenery, the sunset was amazing, sunrise, misty in Swakopmund, so that was ideal.